hide it away, run because they're chasing me down. I just wanna run, throw it away, run before they're finding me out. I just wanna run, I'm out here all alone. I try to call your house, can't reach you on the phone. I'll gather up the nerve. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Wendy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello, Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. And before we get started, everyone check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, Wraithax.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Dark Link, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. And then you have at Wet Wizard Veve, at Nomad with Guitar, and Gary O at 1234CA3 all on the Twitter. And Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Got to love her as well. So, it broke yesterday, and I did a video about it this morning. I uploaded it a few hours ago, did pretty well. Alex had confirmed yesterday on Veve Magic's channel, like last night, like maybe like 12-ish hours ago, that after July 30th, whether it be July 31st, August 1st, whatever, after the last day you have the KYC, if you are not KYC'd, whether you're a bot or not, you are not allowed to list on the market, you're not allowed to buy, you're not allowed to go for drops, you're not allowed to, the only thing you're able to do is just play with your collectibles in your showroom. Pretty much it. So, when you have something like that happening, you have I guarantee you there's a bunch of people that just aren't KYC'd yet, that are not bots, that are just, I don't want to do it, they don't have the documents or whatever, give or take. I mean, if you work from home and let's say you don't have a driver's license or you don't have a passport, let's say you don't really travel, and I don't know, let's say you have a joint bank account with your partner, or let's say you don't even have your own bank account, let's say it's, your partner takes care of the finances, whatever, and you don't have bank statements, it could be a little hard, it could be a little difficult. I don't know what ways. I think you can go to the bank and just open up a bank account, or you could get like a bank letter. But from then on, you won't be able to do much. And I think that those amount of people are probably relatively small. Those amount of people that, are going through that situation where they can't KYC because of XYZ, that's probably, I don't know, it's probably pretty rare, but, things are rare until they happen to you. So I would say very small percentage, maybe like under 10%, maybe like 7 or 8%. But that's not the big thing. The big thing is all of the, normally if I list something right now, it lists for 30 days, and, in late August, it would get delisted. So on late August, you'd have to wait 30 days for it to delist. But now, if I'm not KYC'd, then it automatically delists on July 31st, August 1st, whatever the date is, and you're gonna have a mass delisting. It's not just like, oh, this was listed for 30 days, we're gonna delist it now. Let's put it this way. It has been stated by the Veve, by the team previously, and we know these numbers are a little wonky, but it's been stated that there were at one point 2.6 million monthly active users. Now, obviously, like I said, that's not the actual case, but that means that there were at one time 2.6 million active accounts. Obviously, you have people with dozens of bots and all that, but there's had to be over 1 million bots, I guess. Hundreds of thousands of bots, because right now, even with collectibles, with accounts with one collectible in it, ranges around 600,000. So are there 2 million bots? Now there are people with multiple accounts that have that, but there are the majority of the accounts I believe would have bots. And if you go and you take those accounts and you're not able to do anything, you're going to have not only a mass delisting, but you're going to have a bunch of collectibles locked up. This is basically staking for collectibles. And this is the most wild thing that I could think of. As far as you could have accounts like maybe it didn't happen for Spider-Man, or maybe it didn't happen for, although that drop was definitely botted. Spider-Man or MC1, all of the big drops that a lot of the bots had gone for were grails, were things that were considered, like, let's say Steamboat Willie, or you have something like, Bandstem, anything with Mickey, anything Disney is probably going to be botted, and you're going to have probably thousands of these collectibles locked up. And if they went against terms and conditions and they can't do anything, like, I don't know what would happen after a while. Would they go and just auction them off? Would they go and just consider them burned? I mean, they might as well if they can't enter circulating supply. So I think that there's a really big opportunity here. What are the ones that are probably going to be, again, anything Disney? I don't think, well, and to specify, anything like Disney Golden Moments, some Marvel, like I don't think Elektra is going to be one that's going to move. Although at some point, I mean, that Elektra did sell out. So let's not forget that she did sell out. A lot of people were obviously trying for the secret rare, and I ran into someone at VCon that had like 100 or maybe like 30, had a large amount of Elektra secret rares. I was like, that's interesting. He says, well, they're going to fix it at some point. I was like, you're probably right. They're probably going to fix it. But I don't think that was botted. If we go down the list, like let's just say I was going to use this for a thumbnail. I didn't. But if we go to the Veve app and we take a look at the posters, let's say like Silver Surfer, let's say posters. I'm so curious to see what happens to once they get mass delisted. Let's just go to any random collectible. Let's go to the market, and let's just go to collectibles, and let's see which. All right, George Washington is probably not going to be a huge one. That was botted. Although there are a couple of there do be a couple of people though. Like this guy is obviously a bot. And any account that's private, I am a little wary of. Just because it's private doesn't mean that it's a bot. It just means that they're private. Also, before I keep going, if everyone could go in and smash that like button, it's a free way to help support the channel. I think that'd be very. I think that'd be very great. Okay, get that out of here. Okay, moving on. Typically, what happens with stocks, I'll relate it to this, is that you have let's say when Tesla eventually had 4 quarters of profit and they were eligible to go into the S&P 500, there was a lot of people that had to buy. There was a lot of companies like the VOO and the SPY, anything that's pegged to S&P 500, once they enter, they have to buy a lot of it. So what you had people doing was doing like what's called a cross trade. There was a bunch of people that bought Tesla down here, and we're going to go in the S&P 500. We're going to, it had gone up here by that point. So the people that needed to buy were buying from people that wanted to sell, and they did like a cross trade. But there's a bunch of people that are like, hey, you know what we could do? Let's not do that. Let's not sell any of our Tesla shares. And it caused a squeeze. And it was, I think, in December of 2020, where it was December 2020, I was still working, where the squeeze happened, and the price of Tesla went from like 550 to like 750, like literally in 1 minute. It was absolutely bananas. And I think what might happen here is if you have all of these bots listing stuff for the floor, and then the floor, suddenly 30 listings get taken away. Okay. Then the floor automatically rises, and then there's a bunch of people, like let's say that were helped onboarded by me and the team at San Diego Comic-Con, which just because you didn't see a lot of money flow through San Diego doesn't mean that people had gone on and didn't download it. Look at Kelly the Veve Fox, at Rootless Girl on Twitter. Look at her most recent video, and you see how much new active users were and how much money was spent, which is down here, which was relatively normal. But then you look at the amount of downloads that had happened, like over 4,000 this weekend, absolutely nuts. So the amount of downloads between iOS and Android was not in tandem with the amount of money that was spent. So I think that a lot of new people that don't know, the peaks and valleys and don't know that the vicissitudes we had to go through in order to get to this spot are just gonna be like, okay, this is just the price. If let's say that Tesseract, it goes from $30 to like $60, and that they're not gonna know that it was $30. They don't have that emotional attachment. Like what I've seen in Pokemon, what I've seen in this is like, oh, this particular Pokemon card, this particular collectible, this was this price 6 months ago. I'm not paying that price. Okay, well that was that price 6 months ago. Your emotional value that you're putting on that card or this collectible means diddly squat to the rest of the market, and and some people just won't pay for that because of what they saw that price at. But these people that are coming in now do not have those convictions. They do not have those reservations because they're just unaware of what those prices were. So as a lot of these prices rise, you'll see people paying for them just because they're like, oh, okay, I guess that's just the price. It's like, I can't use that example. I don't know, just go into a new market, just go into wherever, oh, okay, I guess this is the price. And right now, you don't have a lot of that data. You don't have a lot of these things saying, oh, hey, it's not like eBay where you can search, oh, the sold items, or this is what they sold for in the past. I really hope that comes. That type of data would be instrumental in flipping. That would be instrumental in determining what's undervalued and what's overvalued. I'm so heckin' curious for that to become available for free for everyone. I think you can do it on a couple of different ways. That will be available, I think, in like the next month or so. I don't quote me on that, but that will become available very, very quickly. I think it's what Omi the Clown does right now, having that particular thing on his Akomi wiki. But the Akomi wiki, which right now people have to pay for that premium, and it's definitely worth it. That will become free in the next, not Akomi wiki, the information that where they get that from will become free, I think, in the next couple of months. But as of right now, you have people that are coming in. It's like, okay, these are the prices, and if you have people that are already into NFTs that are coming in, and like I guarantee you they come in, it's like, like let's take a look at, oh god, what was the dude's, let's look at the dude's Twitter. I reshared the tweet a little while ago. I gotta look at this is important. It was, as a reminder, Comey, yep, everyone, hey everyone, Mac on deck. Okay, Nick Tomeno, I'm not sure who this dude is, but got 49,000 followers, got a pretty decent following. At one confirmation, cryptocurrency, or I guess a cryptocurrency investment firm, which is really interesting. I'll see if I can get him on the podcast. Had gone on and said, recently bought a CryptoPunk for $3.3 million. When you have people coming in from this world of buying pixelated apes, JPEGs for seven figures, like multiple seven figures, and even if it's not him, if it's just people that follow him, again, 49,000 followers, people that's like him, and they're coming from that world, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. It's gonna be like Steve Carell from like The Big Short. It's like, you're telling me that the first appearance of Spider-Man is going for under $20,000, like on the blockchain, and it's 3D, and it's animated, and it's like, get the fudge out of here. Like, and it, let's say the amount of bots have that. Like, I guarantee you, they say that with Batman, they say that with Superman, they say that with a Mickey Mouse. Like literally, like there's no way that a bunch of these people are gonna come in and just be like okay with these prices. They're gonna think something's wrong. And maybe some listen to like the FUD saying like, oh, not real NFTs, and if they're smart, they'll dig deep and like, oh, okay, that's just a piece of misinformation. Obviously, they are real. You can look on Immunoscan, look at the metadata. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. I've been talking for 14 minutes, so let me get to the comments. There do be a bit of them. Justin says, "I the tiger, baby, I the tiger." Darth Chaos says, "Hello there." Oh, General Darth Chaos. Daniel Santiago Nunez says, "This was just in my head when I saw that email." Very exciting. Don Gwynn, what's going on? Saying, "Didn't David tell you major exchanges coming real soon?" In a community update, the team had said, I forget if it was Dan, David, Alex, Reese, I forget who, but the team had said that they know what we want, like Binance and Coinbase and whatever, And they know what we want, and I'll let you guys know that they can get pretty much anything that they want. Like there's right now, yeah, they could get whatever they want. Whether they have big exchanges or not, I don't know. I guarantee you that they've talked with, I don't know. I guarantee you at least 100 exchanges have probably knocked on their door and be like, hey, can we list you guys? Because I would if I was in exchange, you know. Yeah, there's no reason not to. I would say. And now, how many of those did they accept, and how many of those, you know, do they have to hash out the terms and conditions, just being like, hey, we're going to accept that, and we'll totally list you, or we'll totally let you list, or and again, they don't really need to let people list them. You know, people, like, they could just renegade exchange, or they could just renegade list, and they list without the permission. But I think that would go into the contract saying, hey, we'll let you list us, but we really want to be listed not in a bear market. Like, this would probably be one of the worst times to go on an exchange. Like Earth 2 was supposed to have something this quarter, and go on Binance, but they're not, because it's a bear market, and that would have the opposite effect of what you would want. So again, it's not just Veve, it's not just Comey, it's Earth 2, it's a bunch of other places. And yeah, will we get big listings eventually? Yeah. When? Probably next year. Will we start later this year? Maybe. We'll see. Justin says Veve stopped emailing me. About what? Shoot him another email if it's a dire emergency. Marvelous Pack says, hey fam, great work at the convention. Proud to be in this community. Thank you so much. I really liked being at the convention as well. Had a lot of fun. Had just a lot of really cool, interesting conversations. So I thought that was good also. Moving on. Marvelous. Just read that. Bill Gardner says, I'm still trying to KYC. I've had to issue a ticket. Okay. I mean, if you've issued a ticket, then they'll be on it. When? I'm not sure. Digital Phase Finance says, hello, Dashi. Digital Phase Finance says, I can't KYC yet either. My bank statement's on old address compared to ID. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Yeah. Bad times with that. You're going to have to either change your address. Yeah, that's what you have to do, because you won't be able to participate in drops. Either change your address on your bank or change your address on the license or whatever. Yeah. Dr. Strange says, what up, Randy? What up, Dr. Strange? It's been a while. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Justin says, luckily, I don't sell grails. Good. You keep those grails for yourself, mister. Kaz says, I think there's going to be tens of thousands of collectibles and comics locked away for life. Going to be wild. That's going to be nuts. Jesus. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Just trying to make sure that... Okay, we're good. Just wanted to make sure that I was not missing an important message. I have to reschedule the meeting with the podcast with Ken Gwynn, CEO Republic. He has to go to Asia on business last minute. So I'll try to get him on in August, but we're both quite busy, so we shall see. Goran ACD says, can we find out what's wrong with crypto payout and when will it be fixed? I mean, there's speculation that people were buying gems with stolen credit cards, and then they were immediately cashing out to crypto. So if that's true, I don't know. I don't know if that's confirmed, but that's probably it. It's probably not a coincidence. We had 2 days in a row with 1 million gems bought until they canceled crypto payout. Yeah, it was pretty high. That was a very large amount. So yeah. Pablo says, good theory. Defiantly prices are going to increase. Oh, definitely price. Yeah, I think so as well, Pablo. It's good. Cat says, after the delisting, should they recalculate available additions? I'd love some. I would love accurate numbers. Like the only way that you can find it already. Veve Fox can do it, and I think CryptoCam can do it. That you can find out how many of those specific ones are minute. Like let's just say the Thor poster. That Thor poster, which had 1,090 editions, 90 of which were held back, just because that's the number they chose to hold back. But only 532, I think, were redeemed, and the rest weren't. So there's less than 600 that are available, and a good amount went to this guy called Big Bad Buckeye in. I'll show you real quick if I can find it. Thor 4, Love and Thunder. Yeah, there's only 71 of these available, and a bot just floored it. A bot called HiTom16 bought it at one. I refuse to buy anything from botters. So I would pay the extra $10 and buy from Crypto Life 360. That's probably okay. The dude's got a Veve logo, so it might be okay. I don't know. Either that or just pay the extra $20-$30 for Pitch 93, because that seems like a legit account as well. But yeah, let me find the most accurate number on that, and I'll see, because it was either 532 were redeemed, or it was a different number. So let me find that for you guys. It was. Oh, okay. Nope, it wasn't that. Worth shot. Gonna be a lot. Gonna be wild. Put it up. Yeah. Oh, 542 were redeemed. So 458 were not redeemed, and again, 90 were withheld. So out of the 542 that was redeemed, I don't know how many of those were bots. There's none on auction right now, but we have if we go to edition low to high, and I think I put this in a video yesterday, or even this morning. Take a look at Big Bad Buckeye over here. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the from 41 to 100. That's so wild. Out of the 60, 60 that are there, has 12. So was 12. So that's 20% of the top 100. That's absolutely bananas. And the rest, actually, you can get number 98 for 588. So I think that's the cheapest that you can get it for. Now, I wouldn't do that, because if you go to the price low to high, secret rare, let's say 185, let's say 462, I would say, give or take, would be a sub 100 what it should go for. I mean, you would have to be paying an extra $123 on top of that to pay that 585. But again, there's no cheaper option, so do what you want to do. Moving on here. Justin says, I don't care about your PP. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Dr. Strain says, this is why I like the first appearance Croc, low mint size, and was heavily botted, making editions even low. That's a really good point. I got all right, where's it? Drops, brands. Okay, what that would be? Okay, DC Battle Statue right here. There's 124 for sale out of the 8,888 that they had. So 88. So there's less than 2% of them for sale for the Battle Statue, and it's $88. And it's the first appearance for Killer Croc. And I think these were like $2,000 at one point. So obviously I'm not going to buy from Momo Alley 226 because that looks like a bot. But Giola 576, looking like Rick Sanchez, might be. I really don't want to buy from anyone like Pingu. Pingu seems like, yeah. Honestly, I don't know how many of these are bots. Now someone like Melissa88, probably real, because it's got Melissa has a bunch of followers, got a bunch of collections, comics, 2 full sets. So, what were the full sets? Full sets, it looks like Batman vs. Killer Croc is 1. I don't know what the other ones are. But yeah, I would say, to buy that for $90 when these were legit $2,000 at one point is not a bad idea. I should do it. I won't. I only have 80. I'm short by 59 cents. So I won't. But I want to. I've bought a lot of stuff recently. I I don't have the funds. Anyway, moving on. Darth Chaos says the height of the bots was around Golden Moments. Was that the height of the bot? I feel like the height of the bots was like around January. Everything was going nuts. But either way, maybe that's when it started, or when a lot of them started. Bert the Jerk says burn them all. Kevin Hussein says, hey, good evening, Randy. What's up? What's up, Kevin? I hope you're doing well. Does this bot's going to get thrown in the slammer? I hope so. I hope they do. They're stealing. Justin says, literally, psh. TK Ed Social Gourmet Gaming says, came in late, but does that mean that real account listings be inflated when bots are delisted? Maybe that's good for us if true. Real account listings be inflated? I don't... No, I mean, they're real. Like, whatever they list is what people list. But when the bot accounts are delisted, I mean, I guess as the price goes up, you know, because a bunch of bot accounts are delisted, then you have, what do you call it? You have people that, you know, if something doubles, somebody's like, oh, okay, I bought down here, it's up here, I'm going to floor it. And you have a bunch of people floor it. So maybe it goes down anyway. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Sinful Model says, Todd Batman Moon. I mean, Ultra Rare Spidey Moon? Yeah, at some point they will. Let's take a look, see where they are. Let's go to the Batman Black and White. And we'll take a look at the Todd. 173 for sale. Okay, so there's a little more than 2%. Like 2.5%. 1,800. Pretty low. Pretty low for this here Todd. Let's see if there's any sub 100s that might be worth buying. I would put that at like, I don't know, 18,000, give or take. Number 74, 18,900. 18,900. Just put 19,000, my guy. Like 18,900. Just put 19,000. Yeah, that's the cheapest. Yeah, the cheapest is 19,000. Hey, you got blockchain with number 34 up there for 340,000. I don't know if I would say the number 74 might be worth it just because it's 19,000 and the next floor is, you know, is 29,000. You know, yeah, I would say that. If you have I'm curious to see what the reso is going for now. I'll look at the Ultra Rare Spider-Man in a second. Okay, so 58 for sale. So there's a good 3% of them, 3-ish% of them. A little more than 3%. So that's at 3,800. That's super, super low. And I'll take a look to see if there are any sub 100s. I would say about, let's say, 8, so it'll be 6. I would say about 15.2 for a sub 100. So low to high. Actually, the cheapest you can get for is number 69. Nice. 22,000. And Blockchain's got number 34 for 340,000. Oh, wait. She's got the number 34 Todd and the number 34 Reso? All right. We got to take a look at the others. Okay. She does not have the number 34 Becky Cloonan. Like, thank God. What's the Becky Cloonan at, though? That's 380. And that was up over 2K at one point. I think the Joey M. It's a 266 now. I think that was up really high as well. But nothing, you know, the cheapest is number 59 at 1,800. Which I don't know if I'd get right now. Anywho. Moving on here. Where was I? Oh, Ultra Rare Spidey, you said. Let's take a look. We'll go to my full sets. I don't have it, but it shows that it's because I own a couple of them. I think I own the common, uncommon, and the rare. Let's see what the rare's at. I'm really curious. Ooh, 288. Not good. Okay, ultra rare. You said 1 moon. There's 58 of these for sale, so there's a little more than 2%. It's at 2,100. And let's look at the low to high. Number 69 is for 18,000, but I would say maybe number 84, Mr. Pags, has it for $8,400. I would say that might be worth it, based on the floor. Yeah, Mr. Pags for $8,400 Well, you can get number 67 for $8,800, but I don't 8888. But I don't know. If both of those were to be bought, then the next cheapest would be 18,000, which would be number 69. Or I'm sorry, 17,000 for 61. But I don't know when these guys moon. Squidcast says, I don't think they can legally burn them, but they could be locked up and rendered useless. Yeah, locking up and rendered useless. I have Agamotto. Okay. That had a large increase the other day. Actually, I can go to my full sets again because I have it. I bought a couple of Tesseract. So I put this in a video, I think last night or this morning. When I have Agamotto mooned pretty hard, so we're pretty certain that we're gonna get an Infinity Gauntlet at some point, right? Like we're pretty certain about that. So there's only 79 of these, so there's less than 4% available, and I have Agamotto is 278. This had jumped to over 400 at one point, but yeah, 278 right now. So I would say 600-ish for a sub 100. No, it's 717 for number 86. That's the cheapest one, which is, if you want it, not bad. But these had pumped. These at least doubled before the Tesseract came out, and that's under Doctor Strange. But the Tesseract is under Marvel's The Avengers, and this is the floor price is under retail. If people are getting this stuff for specifically the Gauntlet, why is the Eye of Agamotto pumping and not the Tesseract? Like, I understand why the Eye of Agamotto is pumping, because it holds the Time Stone, and you're going to need that Time Stone in order to put that in the Infinity Gauntlet. The Tesseract holds another Infinity Stone. I do not understand why this is going into and not. Do people not know that the Tesseract? All right, hang on. Let me view this real quick. All right, hang on. If you have, oh crap, I have to Google something real quick. Something about Disney pays $9. Okay, good. I'll do that later. So, if you have the Tesseract, which holds a Space Stone, and that will also go into the Infinity Gauntlet, why is that not? Why is that under retail when the Eye of Agamotto is clearly over retail? At least the secret rare is. Let's see what it is for the rare. Because the rare, okay, well that's under retail because it was 70, and now it's only 51. And what's the uncommon? The Eye of Agamotto. It's at $11. Oh my god, that is nuts. Hey, Jinferno's listed there for $12.49. Good for him. All right? So what's the sub 100 on the uncommon? It was like $80. Oh no, you get it for 125. Oh, I'm sorry, 110. 61 for 110. Not bad. Let's take a look at the rare. And so I would say 300-ish for a sub 100. Let's take a look. 349 for number 45. Actually, wow, 220 for number 60. It's really low. Yeah, 220 for number 60 is pretty low, considering the floor is, that's only 4-ish x the floor. I just want to do the secret rare real quick just to see. All right, so I just did that, right? 278, and then it goes to 717. Okay, moving on here. It's good. Justin says, just put a bag over that like button until it stops moving, fam. Smash it. Civil Miles says, like button, smash or pass. Smash. Veve Arcade says, if it's private and doesn't have a profile pic, I always think it's a bot, especially if it doesn't have many collectibles. Yeah, agreed. Veve Arcade says, and if it doesn't have a bio, also a red flag. Okay. Dr. Strange says 100%. Commas and zeros, what's going on? Says, the Rand, do you feel most OMI holders will utilize utility once OUP drops? Or do you feel most holders are here for profit? Do you perhaps see a crash if most holders do not utilize OUP? I think there are people that are waiting to. I mean, let's take holders out of the equation, and let's say that everyone that has OMI, let's say, just doesn't sell, or doesn't use it, doesn't sell, and doesn't use it. It's just locked up for whatever. Let's just pretend in this scenario, and you have a. Okay, well, OMI utility is not just going to be OMI to NFT. Of course, it'll have that as well, but it'll also be raffle tickets. So if you're going and let's say, and I'm not sure if this is the final numbers, but let's say out of 30,000, let's say a 10,000 collectible drop, right? 3,333 will go to people that are waiting in the queue on that wait list. 3,333 of those will go for to people that are betting their MCP points. So let's say if a collectible's, $100, and you want to make sure you get that collectible. Okay, well, 3,333 people are going to be betting a certain amount of MCP points. If it's something that's really popular, they're going to bet a lot. It doesn't cost them anything because they're just accumulating those MCP points. They're just just for having collectibles. So they have the MCP points, and they bet them. If they are listed for a collectible, those MCP points are taken away, and they get whitelisted, and they're going to be able to pay, and they are guaranteed that collectible. If their MCP points they didn't bid enough, they just have them there. They have it right back at them. They don't lose them. Same thing with OMI. Some people are going to say, like, some new people are going to say, like, well, I don't, this whitelist, I've seen a few of them, and this waitlist, it's just, you don't often get it because there's so many people trying for it, and they're not old enough, or their accounts aren't old enough for them to have a lot of MCP points, but they really want this collectible that's coming up for $100 because they think that this $100 collectible will go for $1,000. They would have no issue buying a couple $100 worth of OMI so that they could bet that. They could wager that OMI to going and saying, okay, I'm going to buy these raffle tickets. I'm going to wager this much OMI, and they're going to, let's say they wager $200, and if they get it, great. 3,333 people betting $200 worth of OMI. Let's look at the price of that right now. 3,333 times 200 is $666,000. Now you divide that by 0.0015. What are we at? 15. That is 444 million OMI. That's burned right there. That is burned right freaking there on that one drop. Almost 500 million OMI on that one drop, and not including the other probably couple thousand people that are going to go and say, oh, I bet $100 worth of OMI, it wasn't enough. I couldn't, now that you have your OMI back, because again, it's not going to, if you bet it and you don't get the collectible, it's not burned. You get it back. So what are they going to do? Well, what do people do when they find themselves with gems? People that find themselves with gems oftentimes spend it. Many people have a spending problem. If people are buying a couple $100 worth of OMI to try to get this collectible, and then they don't get that collectible, and they still have a couple $100 worth of OMI, what do you think they're doing? They are going to spend it. So, and that, my friend, is without any of us hodlers, of us whale hodlers that have tens of millions or hundreds of millions of OMI. That's just with new people. I'm very bullish. Like I feel like Nick Fury answering Loki, like you have made me very desperate. Like I am so very bullish on this. This is why I buy more. Moving on. Veve Arcade says, "What's up, Doc?" Meow. TK Edge Gourmets Gaming says, "I think Veve should have a garage sale for those delisted accounts. Pay for it in OMI. That'd be interesting." It's so much though. It's so much. Some of those grails would not go for a lot. I think maybe if they did it like once a month or once or whatever, maybe. I don't know. I think better just to be like have them burned. To have them locked up forever. Pung Man says everything should be at least retail price. Yes, Akomi went and made these prices for a reason. Yes. Palme says when bots are gone. Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe. We'll see. Does says, how could Veve sell other people's collectibles? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think they would do that. The Arcade says, over 4,000 download this weekend? Wow. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. Aaron said, sup, Randy? What do you think is going on with paused crypto payouts? I did answer that before. I'll do a quick answer again. I think there was just some credit card fraud. You know, I don't know if it's just kind of speculation. The Arcade says, if accounts get banned, could Veve resell those items? They'll probably be lost forever. Just as burn them all. Stanley Bukasa says, if no one was buying at the fake floors, the market will just push the prices back down again. Maybe, but a lot of people aren't selling their stuff right now because they don't want to sell for that price. Why would those same people suddenly sell for this price now? I don't believe that would be the case. I think they'll go up for a little bit and then they'll come back down a little bit, but there's no way it comes back down to this floor because there's not enough supply for people. Again, if people aren't selling right now because the price is so low, why would they automatically, oh, bots are gone, now let's really sell for this price? That just doesn't make sense to me right now. Super chat, fun under the sun. Saying Boba Fett was announced? No freaking way. No freaking way. No freaking way. Star Wars Underworlders Collection debut. NFT features Bounty Hunter Boba freaking Fett. 3 rarities drop in blind box format this Saturday, July 30th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh my goodness. 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 Oh. Okay. We are going to go and, all right, we're going to share this. We're going to do, all right, copy link. Okay. Where am I going here? Where am I going here? Going back to the Twitter. I'll be like, okay, all right, let's get this bread. All right, quote retweet. We're talking about this now, live. Come join. Oh yeah. Oh snap. Oh snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Everyone comment down below if you get that reference. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my good golly gosh. I need a minute. The Fett. This is Boba Fett is the second most coveted collectible item in Star Wars history. Bigger than Luke, bigger than Leia, bigger than Obi-Wan, bigger than Darth Maul, bigger than Tyrannus. Why? He's freaking awesome. And this was before the Book of Boba Fett. This is before the Mandalorian series. I believe this was also before Jango Fett, Boba Fett's dad, or donor, as it were. The most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. And my good golly gosh, did he learn so much. Him, Slave One, this is... Smash that like button down below for Boba Fett. Oh my... 3 rarities, right? Okay, let's take a look back at this. We got to break this tweet down, see what information we can get from this. Mother flapper on a cracker, like Jesus Christ on a scooter. Okay. Underworlders collection. Okay, so we're gonna go on the Google, and we are going to Google Underworlders Worlders. Oh god, I put a dot collection, and we're gonna see what that brings up. That's from DC stuff I'm getting here. Underworlders collection. I'll put Boba Fett. The vintage collection, Boba Fett, Tatooine, no toy, no vintage collection. All right, I think I have a better idea. Boba Fett vintage collection. I'll do some shopping. Okay, from Hasbro Pulse, $229. All right, we're gonna go to the eBay here and look at some Boba Fett. I'm just gonna type in Boba Fett and see what comes up. A lot of normal stuff. Slave One. Okay. expensive. Boba Fett most expensive. Okay, we've got legendary scale statue 2,500. These are really not a ton. I'm trying to see which ones, or maybe it was just more Slave One, or the Boba Fett Slave One. Wow, the Funko Star Wars, the Boba Fett Funko Star Wars one selling for like $900. Jesus, man. I get a good look at that. Oh, from the 2020 Fall Convention, a Funko Pop exclusive. There's only 1,000 of them made, that's why. I guarantee you there is going to be a lot more than 1,000 Boba Fetts. Maybe the ultra rare. I mean, if this is going to be Underworlders collection, we don't have that one yet, right? It's just Star Wars. If I'm being correct, Underworlders collection. I'll look at the thing right now. So Star Wars lightsabers collection, a little different though. No image available over there. Wonder what that is. No Time to Die, Moon Knight, Patrick Hughes. I still need the Patrick Hughes stuff. Scott Tolson, Spider-Man, Star Trek. Okay, so Star Wars posters collection, Star Wars Father's Day collection, Dark Side collection. So this is not even in the Dark Side collection. So we got the Father's Day collection, posters collection, lightsaber collection, and the Dark Side collection. But this is going to be a different one. That's going to be Underworlders collection. Ooh, a buddy of mine is getting Veve verified. His verification is pending. Get that bread. Get that bread. Get it. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the. I forget where these comments were. Oh God. Oh Jesus. I'm behind by so much. All right. Here we go. Hello K, saying top 5 countries for NFTs are all in Asia. Veve has far better market penetration than anyone else in that region. I said penetration, but yeah. I would say also, I don't need the AC anymore. I'm pumped. I'm gonna go turn this off. Oh God, my body. Oh God, my other body. Okay. I am back. Back again. Moving on. Yeah, that's true. Localization hasn't happened yet. It was supposed to happen this year. Might not happen till next year, which is fine. We don't need that to happen right away. Maybe for New York Comic Con they announced that. Maybe we'll have it in Q4. October, November. So yeah, that makes sense. Sinful Miles says, can't wait to see how much they sold for on the blockchain. Yeah, that'll be interesting. What's up, Energy? How's it going? High on high, says exactly, Stanley. Justin says, still early. I'd like to see more blockchain data on the app. I would as well. And more says, let's go, Randy. I get to listen live for a little bit. For once, what big partnership or partnerships do you think Veve will announce next? I really hope that we get a Harry Potter announcement for the Harry Potter game that's coming out this holiday in December. I would like DC Comics. I would like Lord of the Rings. I would like Rocky. I would like, yeah, I'd like a bunch of these. Anime. Give us some anime. That's what I would like as well. Energy says, think the same. Ask me this every day. Can't wait for this, people. Get this bread. Veve Arcade says, yes, I say the same thing. Once the ETH people get a hold of Veve items, it's over. They're going to crush gems. I have a homie that is an ETH whale, and when I showed him Veve, he wanted to buy. Yes, agreed. Veve Arcade says, he wanted to buy 50 Supermans? Jesus. He didn't because he couldn't use ETH to purchase. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. There are. There's a ton. But soon. I break stuff, says Veve Arcade in the building. What's up, Veve Arcade? St. Steve, what up? B-Boy Outsider wanted to buy 50 Supermans maybe a month ago. Jesus, all right. I gotta take a picture of that. Just because of the wonderful things he does. Okay, moving on here. Watch Any Praise says Randy deserved reserved tickets for a New York Comic Con for just Friday. Is it October yet? Good for you. I still haven't bought mine yet. Gotta wait till I get some more monies. Sinful Miles says secret rare Spidey for a soul. Nobody is sacrificing their. Do you know? Because we are going to be able to burn stuff. Do you know what you would have to offer to like light $20,000 on fire? Now I get it. Secret rare Spider-Man right now is like 16,000, give or take. But yeah, be wild. Problem is, I can't find a link to do my KYC even after doing what they had said. You got to search for that, look for spam, look for deleted. If anything, put in another ticket. Knight Rider says, Real Randy Chavez, would you rather buy 1 Donald and Daisy golden moment or 2 Timon and Pumbaa golden moments for long term? I have to take a look at the prices and see. All right, let's go to profile because I have these. All right, Timon and Pumbaa. There are 13,333 of these. Going for $76. I have to look at... So they should be like $800 for the sub 100. You can get number 99 for $555. So I think that's actually pretty undervalued. And then number 47 for $899, but I wouldn't buy that. At least not yet. So the 2 would only cost you like $153. But then you said the Valentine's Day Donald and Daisy Duck, right? Daisy and Donald Duck. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is $179 with 13,333. Okay. This guy named Jim Shark Bro selling his for $179. Let's go to low to high. These should be like 12, 11. Oh wow, I was gonna say for the sub 100s. Got number 55, the lowest mint. Get it for $11.50. I would rather get the Timon and Pumbaa because they are lower, they are easier to go up. And then yeah, I would get that. And then you have 2 of them. Matija says, I believe we are currently under Top Shot effect, not enough money coming in to improve current market prices. What's your thoughts on this? Let me take a look at the money that's coming in. Where'd we go? I miss you so, like it's been forever. No, that's Applied Burns. Where's the... Okay, Omi Token Burns. And let's see how much money's coming in, because that's still relatively easy to track. I mean, we're still getting hundreds of thousands a day of money coming in, so that's still fine. I'm not really worried about that yet. Oh, burned over 66 billion Omi. Nice. Wow, 365 million gems bought. Yeah, good. And the total purchases were 234 million. Jesus, it's awesome. It's awesome. That'll only get bigger as time goes on, obviously. Moving on here. Justin says, it's really a problem. They only accept certain picture files for KYC. Like, I'm not going to convert my iPhone picture of my ID to a different file on a random website, and they have my data. Not user-friendly. You download Cam Scanner. I mean, I know Justin, me and you are kind of conspiracy theorists and don't want people to get our data. I mean, if you want KYC, do what you got to do. And I get it. It sucks, and maybe some people don't do it. I do believe you're kind of only hurting yourself if you don't do it. But yeah. Simple Model says, how do you know if someone is a botter? I mean, you don't really know, but if you see they have like a couple of collectibles and like that's it, and they have no profile picture, good chance that and then they're listening for the floor, really good chance that that's a botter. Local Scalper says, I had a private account forever and everyone thought I was a bot. Changed that and things sold quicker. So you're not the only one not buying from bot accounts. Good. Real Talk says, do you have a timeline when Veve was bot attacked the most to when Veve killed them? Yeah, hang on. Well, I don't know about bot attacks, but we had a couple days in May where we had like over $1 million in gem purchases. That was a but that's really only for people using those credit cards, stolen credit cards. I don't know about bots. Hold on. I'm setting up just okay. I'm sorry guys, real quick. Okay. I'm game for anything. I will be doing a space at 4:30. I'll let you guys know what that is. But I'll just look for me at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time in the spaces. Yeah. Okay, where was I here? Getting out of that. Okay, moving on. Sinful Mile says no one cares about Randy's PP. What does that mean? Ufa Dolgan says, bro, why are you not watch FOMC? The world is watching. I'm not sure what that is. So maybe that's why. Milhams, whatever. Yo, Milham, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Everyone, thank you for those 69 likes. That means the world. Simple Miles says, while Veve delisting Moon Todd, your Ultra Spidey, will Veve delisting Moon Todd, Ultra Spidey, or Eye of Agamotto? I don't know. I feel like a lot of these were not botted, so maybe not right away. Watch Any Pray. Oh, excuse me. Says Randy, wife works for ESPN. Bob Chapek was bullish on Disney 100. Annie, I'm 2023. How will Veve Disney's 100th anniversary in 2023? How will Veve participate? They might do something at D23 this year, next year. I have something that I might have to go over here to look at. No, it does involve Disney though, and it does involve them not being. Oh man, did I not? Sorry guys, I might have not delisted it. I just might have gone and. Oh, my phone is a mess. Screenshots are a mess. I don't have it, but Disney's not really ready for Web3 yet. Like they don't know a lot about it, and with them not knowing a ton about it, they're gonna want to be very, very cautious. Is that it? Oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Moving on here. Watch Any Pray. Is Vader sub 1,000 significant? Not really. I don't think so. Maybe a tiny premium, but I don't think that much. Probably Son of Marvel says, let's go. Real Talk is the top 10 most botted, Randy. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't have the numbers on that, really. I don't. Maybe that Battle Croc statue? I know that was, I mean, you know, if that goes like $2,000 and it's like $88 now. Yeah. Knight Rider says, Randy, do you think, and everybody in the chat, that at one day in the future, I could trade a Steamboat Willie Uncommon, number 147, for Steamboat Willie Ultra Rare with a random mint? No, probably not. If it was a really good sub 100, maybe, but no, I don't think that. Pilot says, don't forget about Einstein of Wall Street, Mr. Peter Tuchman, good friend, amazing legend, a person, he knows everyone, this is your key. Yeah, so I had conversation with whoever runs that account. And it looks like we had tried to set up something for August 11th at noon. And he says, cool, before I say yes, you really need to let me know more about you in your YouTube and audience and stuff. Getting so many requests, I just need to let him know. So I gave a bunch of links on the, I would say like, are these links good enough? You know, just to follow up. And then I'll see what he says. We were talking, but he hasn't given me a definitive yes yet, so I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah. Moving on. Spider Zero says, have you seen NFT Tracker? Useful tool as well. I haven't. I think other people have though. Sinful Mawa says Tesseract is too new and it's a bear market. 2 reasons it's not pumping. Now I get that. But why like if that's not pumping, then Eye of Agamotto should not pump. Why is one pumping and the other not? That's what didn't make sense to me. Yeah. Noble Matt 6 says that's why I own 1% of the Tesseract market. You own 80 of them? Or 86 of them? Jesus, man. How much is that? So that is 86 times 30. You spent $2,600 on it. That's wild. It's bananas. I love that. Good for you, mate. Good for you. We did some new stuff this morning. Let's see what... I don't know. My throat is not feeling so hot. Let's do... We got a Patreon member shout out. I will do... Maybe I'll just do Better Off Dead because I really like that. Okay, moving on. We got a Patreon member shout out to do. Patreon member shout out. Cause she doesn't know she's beautiful, cause no one's ever told her so. And the demons that she hides are all she knows. Maybe she could fall in love with someone in her life that she could trust. And tell her she's enough, yeah, tell her she's enough. How come no one heard her when she said, maybe I'm better off dead. If I was, would it finally be enough? Okay, moving on. Everybody please check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, Raythex.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Tap Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes all on the Twitter. On the YouTube, at Nomad with Guitar, at Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3 all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. All right. Hour 2. Let's go. No, Mass is too cheap right now. That's why you own 1%. Wow, that's nuts. Okay, says maybe Beck, maybe because it's the first official Infinity Stone to drop on the app. Now the first one was the the Ivog was the first. Yeah, plus and so I think that's what you're saying, Darth Chaos, is because it was the first. It was the first Infinity Stone to be on the app. Mother flapper. You're probably right. Sinful Mile says collecting the Infinity Stones in Veve is going to have that gotta collect them all sentiment that we haven't seen with other collectibles. Sure, you can complete the set, but that's not as cool. That's a good point. Well, Boba says Boba Fett dropping. Heck yeah. Sinful Mile says Power Stone Orb will be under Guardians of the Galaxy. Mind Stone Loki Scepter will be under Thor or Avengers. Soul Stone under Avengers. Ether will be under Thor. I think that'd be great. Yeah, William says Boba Fett. Aiden Olu says, do you think Amazing Fantasy 15 will be next month? Probably. I hope so. Oh my god, Satoshi says, what's the current record, Omi Burn? The current record from the secondary? Let's take a look. Also, guys, my throat is getting destroyed right now. I'm not gonna make it. The record Omi Burn that we've ever had. We had over $1 billion over on the 12th. We had $2 billion on May 26th. Jesus, that's nuts. 2.5 billion on May 26th, actually. I think that was the most. Yeah, that had to be. I don't know what went on May 26th. But yeah, that was it. It was 2.5 billion. Let's see if we could take a look at the drops. Oh yeah. Oh, it was probably Vader, right? Oh, it was the Star Wars lightsabers? That's strange. Oh, and Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. So that's interesting. That the lightsabers are the ones that got it done. But yeah. Alright, moving on. Premium Digital Dope says, I can't see a huge delisting. Most of the listings on the app today are active users. Most of them are, but a lot of the floors are the bots. So Computer says, Boba Fett. Blitz says, I disagree about the Akomi prices. What do you disagree about them? Let me know. Photo Under the Sun, thank you for the super chat so much, saying Boba Fett announced. Premium Digital Dope says, what if bots get delisted, floors rise, and verified users then just list and cut the floors again, bear market? I mean, it's possible, but if they were doing that, why wouldn't they list them right now? I mean, I do think that after it rises, you will see a bit of a downturn. But, like, why would they? Yeah, so I'm curious. Vault Verizon, maybe that peace sign. Premium says, Boba Fett, look at your comments, Randy. Yeah, because I'm always, even now, 20-something minutes behind comments, unless someone super chats, I won't see them until I get to them. There's Boba Fett, Gem Squeeze, yeet. Yeah, Gem Squeeze, yeet. Real Talk says massive squeeze incoming. Yeah, so not only do you have a bunch of bots really flooring everything right now for the next couple of days, and as they're flooring everything, you also have people that are going to want to floor stuff to get gems ready for Boba Fett. So I'm really, really curious about that. Super chat from Greg Poboski says, in the future, when number of previous owners is known for Veve NFTs, how much do you think that will affect the value? Just as much as the mint number? Not just as much, but let's say you got I don't know, do you want a Vader that's only had one or two other owners, or do you want a Vader that's had like 12 other owners? No, you want one that's untainted. Who knows what they did with that Vader? Like, this is so similar to asking a partner, oh, how many people have you been with? Some people say they don't care, but deep down, they might care. Yeah, I think the less owners, the better. And I don't, oh, God. I think it depends. If the average is everyone has like 4 to 5 different owners, for that NFT is probably fine. If you see one that is, let's say like mint number 3,487, whatever. If you have that number, which has 12 different owners, versus a mint number 3,497, which only had one owner, you're going to want to get that one. How much more of that will you pay? I mean, bulk with people are probably going to be low mints with least amount of owners, and then floor with least amount of owners, and then everything in between. So I think that's what'll be kind of most important. But I can picture the floor being the floor, so the cheapest, and with like a fudge ton of owners. This is wild, but yeah, I don't know if it definitely won't affect it as much as the price, because again, if you have mint number 3,877 and it only has one owner, yeah, you might be able to have like a premium for that, but there's no way that matters more than the mint. I don't think so it won't matter more. I don't think it'll matter as much, but it will matter. When people see that, they're going to be hunting for clean collectibles, ones that haven't been sullied by other owners. And this is how you could tell if you have somebody that's all like hippy dippy and like free, like picture like Dharma from Dharma and Greg, right? Those people, especially like a lot of people on the left, will be like, oh, this Vader must have seen such a journey. What have you seen, Vader, in all of your travels with your 12 different owners? What collectibles did you see? What friendships and relationships did you make? What wonders have your elven eyes see, Legolas? Like, you know what I mean? But then there'll be people that are typically more disgusted by things, like people that are, let's say, grossed out by bugs or grossed out by like dirty people or homeless people, whatever. They're like, I have no idea where this one's been. I don't want it because I don't know where it's been. How many people are gonna be like that? I don't know. This could be its whole video topic. This is a really good question. Generally, people that are disgusted by things, which would probably be, I was gonna say, really more toward like the super far right. Probably not gonna be too many people, but enough where, especially if those people have money, yeah, they're gonna want ones with as little owners as possible. Some people just won't care. They'll be like, I don't care. Just look at the collectible. But I'm really curious to see what I've got to take a picture of that, and I got to go and take a really do a deep dive and think on that. Yeah. Okay. don't know though. I don't. I wish I had a better answer for you. How much do you think that will affect the value? I mean, a little bit. Maybe somebody pays 1.1 or 1.2 times the floor. If it's something with a let's say it's a random mint, it doesn't matter, high thousands or high tens of thousands. If it's had only had one or two owners, it'd probably command a 1.1 to 1.2 times the floor. Maybe higher, but that's what I'll say for now. And then we'll go from there. Great question. Now, where was I? Henry Pye says, and boom goes the market. Sinful Mile says, Boba Fett, Jango Fett, or Mando? In a fight? Probably Mando. Yeah, I would say Mando. Yeah. In a fight. As far as ruling an empire, Boba Fett. Yeah. Jango, he came first. He's the original, he's the OG, in the timeline. But who knows what Jango Fett did in like his childhood, before he became the donor for everyone, all the clones and especially Boba Fett. But he was able to teach Boba Fett the right ways of doing things. Like I don't know if Jango Fett had that much of a teacher. But Boba Fett did have that teacher, the best teacher, Dad. And you could look at Boba Fett as like an upgrade. Because again, you have to be better. I mean, and Jango Fett kind of took on Kenobi there and walked away. Took on Mace Windu, and Mace Windu chopped his head off. So, couldn't take on Mace Windu. But Mace Windu also defeated the Emperor. Like, if it weren't for Anakin, Mace Windu, like, Jesus, the most powerful saber wielder in the universe. So, him not defeating Mace Windu, I don't think is a count of weakness. I think the fact that he was able to go toe-to-toe with Kenobi and walk away is a testament to how great he was. But again, Boba Fett is probably going to be better, even though he was just a clone, has that, experience, has the training. Like there is no better trainer for you than Jango Fett at that point in time. So I would say, yeah. I would say Boba Fett beats him, and Boba Fett's got that business mind sense that you just don't see from Jango Fett, or you just don't have the opportunity to see. No, but you really get to see him, and he learns a lot of like that stick fighting from the Sand People. So yeah, I would say, and Mando's so like, I don't know, like in that cult religion where they don't take their helmets off or whatever. I would say you could take Boba Fett on physically, but running the dude's too like weird and too awkward to run an empire. Yeah. Sinful Mile. I'm sorry. Fun Under the Sun says, "Look at Dashi. Super excited for Boba Fett." Sinful Mile says, "It's summertime, living in the summertime." I love that you got that. Says, "What's the biggest Star Wars collectible in front of Boba Fett?" Vader, then Boba Fett. Those are top 1 and 2. Puddin' Cheek says, "Give me that Boba." What's up, Puddin'? Jorge Allen says, he is bigger than Darth Vader. He's almost as big. Like he's the second. Yeah. Maybe Arcade says, "Woo, good thing I have gems. Stand by. Hyped." Real Talk says Boba or Todd. I have to look at Boba. I probably Todd. Vader's beating Todd right now, but how long will that be for? I don't know. Premium Digital Dope says Boba. What's up, Eden? Bird Jerk says, "Don't sleep on Disney Golden Moments. The second wave were botted." That's true. Spider Zero says, "Boba Fett before bots are gone. Surprised." I mean, it might be the same day. Wait, when is that? It's not tomorrow, is it? Let's take a look. No, it's July 30th, and they have to be KYC'd by then. So I think it's probably fine. And again, if people want to try to bot that and then try to sell it like in like 12 hours, good luck. Sinful Mama says, "We were at 9 watchers like 35 minutes ago. Now we're at 115. Whoop, 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 whoop." I don't think we were ever at 9. I think maybe when we first started, we were at 9. An hour, 14 minutes ago. But yeah, and now we're at 89. Drew Paris says Boba before bot summer. Damien on R1M says, so what can I do with my 14-year-old son's account? Can't get it verified. Does Veve have a way to save his NFTs? Yeah, they will. I don't know when that information comes out. Hopefully in August, but yeah, for right now, it's just gonna suck. He won't be able to do drops for a little while. And hopefully they get it done, sometime in August. If not, then September. But yeah, it'll take a little while. Crazy at 420 says Boba Fett is here. Seven Juan says same with my brother Damien. I don't know what to do. Yeah. It says rip Amazing Fantasy 15. I mean that'll come at some point. That when I don't know. So Miles says how soon till ETH payments allowed? Maybe end of the year. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Simple Miles says Randy, you gotta take a picture. Gotta. So Crystal Strauss says meow. Off topic. Are you building in Chaveztopia Earth 2? I will. I really do have to wait for Essence to get launched because I don't have money right now to build a lot. I have been getting a lot of offers though on my properties, and the offers are okay. I could have sold like some stuff for like $1,000 recently, but I don't have a ton to build. But if I get that right now, then I get less Essence. I think Essence is more valuable, or will be in the future, than what I'm going to be given for those properties. So I'm not selling right now. But for property, let's say one property is worth $1,000 or $1,100, and I get $1,000 offer. I might do that because I can just get some OMI. But yeah, things that create so much Essence, I'm not gonna sell right now. And once Essence launches, I'll build in Chaveztopia. Nista says, are you going to Decon London? I'm not, unfortunately. Sorry. Famala says, in order to get the Soul Stone, you must give up that which you love. A secret spite. I'm curious to see what we have to do for that. Stag Beetle says, what up? Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. I have to roll through these real quick because my voice is gone. Hope you're good, Randy. Saw your double in the UK today. Got a twin? I don't think so, but maybe. Curtis McCarthy says, hey, does anyone know if I can use a printed payslip for KYC, proof of address? I don't. I would say try it. YOLO. It says, get a crypto card and you can buy gems with crypto. Nice. Damien says, right, Steve. He has about 15 good collectibles, Ultra Spider-Man, a couple golden moments, and he hit 2 secret rare comic on drops. He has a common driver's license as well. Nice. Smala says, burned how many trillions of OMI today? I wish. Damien on Arlo says, they won't accept a payslip. Rip. Smala says, buy OMI instead of Veve NFTs. No KYC for Bit4X. That's true. Spider Zero says, can't wait for MCP. Should have a ton of points to wager. 88 full sets and 826 comics. Ton of points to wager. 88 full sets and 826 comics. Yeah, you have a ton. You're going to be good. Kyle Zero says, Randy, let's be real. CryptoPunks owners have to know about the first Spider-Man, but still choose to buy a punk. Same for... Yeah, because they can't spend their crypto on it right now. And they don't want to buy something that they can't put into their own wallet right now. It's Vegas. Hello, Randy, Dashy, and fam. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Ever interviewed the artists on Veve? A couple. They're cool. Sid Famala says, eye is pumping because of controlling time is better than controlling space. Fair point. Rylam says, do you think any of the President stamps are worth collecting? I do. I don't have any. I want to get some. When Omi moons, I'll get everything. Drew Paris says, maybe only the rare and secret rare of Iwagamoto, probably because they're combined mints out of the... Yeah, that's true. Rylam says, just can't imagine the President stamps having a big demand anywhere other than the U.S. That's also a good point, but, a lot of money do be in the U.S., though, and stamp collecting is pretty big. Again, in the U.S., but yeah, good point. Greg Provost said, thank you for the super chat. It's like, in the future, the number of previous owners is known for the Veve NFTs. How much do you think that'll affect the value? Just as much as mint number, question mark. So I did answer this before. I will answer it again. It won't matter more than the mint number, and it won't matter as much as the mint number, but it will matter. And I do think that if you have a random collectible that, let's say, would be the floor, let's say it's number 4,687, you will probably be able to command a premium of 1.1 or 1.2x of the floor. It could be more. I don't know how many people are going to really covet that, but I'm going to start it by saying, let's say 15% higher than the floor. And then we'll go from there. But as Veve started doing airdrops for completing new sets. Can't wait till they do the same for OG sets or other utilities. Did they? I mean, yeah, that's true. They have a little bit. Greg Prezo says, with all the flipping, few owners might be rare. It's a good point. Good point. Says thanks. Cheers. Okay, says Mace is the OP that has force targeting. Boba Fett trained by Django and Cad Bane. Okay, says isn't Boba Fett the most expensive collectible from Star Wars? I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know where to find that. I tried Googling and I tried eBaying. It didn't work. But I'll see. I've tried to look. I couldn't find it. But I'll keep y'all posted. Okomi says, "Bet you didn't see that coming." Is that a teaser for Quicksilver? You didn't see that coming. That'd be. I gotta take a screenshot of that. But yeah, I didn't see that coming. Wild. Absolutely wild. All right, moving on here. Okay, as it looks like the NFT version we are getting. Yeah, Jared House says sell Silver Surfer for Boba Drop. If you want, I would. I don't know. I'd just put more money in if I could. Okay, so it would be the most expensive in real life, but who knows how the community decides. Yeah, Darth Chaos, if you could send me Boba Fett fudge. I don't know who just. Oh my God, my. All right, Boba Fett expensive. I don't know. Let's see. This about says Boba or Darth. I'd really need to see the mint numbers before I decide that, and if it's animated and all that. Marvelous Pack says Vader is the way. Pablo says, oh my my collectibles is going ape. I'd imagine Dino as well. Apex Trees says, what up, Randy? What's going on? I hope you're doing well, Apex. Pablo says, is the Boba Fett is animated and shoots out? Forget about this. Will break the app. This will be really cool. I can't wait. Tasis Tassos says, is there a problem with the web app? I can't log in the last 2 days and I want to buy some gems from the web app. Change your password and then log in from the Veve app on your password and then the web app with the new password, and then you should be good. If anything, put in a ticket, but definitely try that. Portfolio says, if the deadline is July 30th, does that mean the Star Wars drop will be bot free? I don't know. It might. We'll talk. We'll see. Real Talk says, prediction beginning of gem squeeze for Boba, probably. Dovecast says 204,435 in March 2020. All right, Dovecast, can you send me that link to where that is? I'd really like that. Okay. Reese, talking about the Star Wars. Veve Viral says, we're so spoiled as early adopters that we're growing numb to the fact that Veve keeps dropping back-to-back significant first appearances almost every single month. And Reese, given those prayer hands, and preach. Stag Beetle says, honest question, do you think that Boba Fett's legacy value was damaged by Book of Boba Fett? No, not at all. If anything, it only cemented it. Says the mystique and his badassness was kind of tarnished by it slightly. Some people might say that, but no. I mean, I don't think that way at all. If anything, the dude fought a Wookiee and survived, and it gives them, yeah, no, I think that definitely helped, especially for future generations. BB Zombie says, hey Randy, I have a trade that I'm putting out there. I'll trade my Harley Quinn 19 3-digit for a golden Veve logo with autographed card. Do you think that's a fair trade? I don't think so, but let me check. Harley Quinn 19. I don't know which one that is, but I'll take a look. I don't even know what Harley Quinn black, white, and red. Okay. Oh, the Stephen Pugh? Oh, that might be. I mean, they're all 3-digit, but okay. If it's a Stephen Pugh Harley Quinn, well, it is an error because it says first edition, and the first edition, it was not supposed to be on there. There's very, very limited amount of these. Only 500. There is 5% of them available on sale though. Let's take a look at something here. Oh. I don't know. I think that's a coin flip. You know, this isn't the first appearance Harley Quinn, but it is really awesome. And I really do like this one. This had sold for like 12K before. I think I sold mine for like 10K. This had sold for a lot. So I'm curious to see what this does in a bull market. I think short to midterm, this does outperform. But I think long-term Veve does outperform because Veve is absolute. That's going to be a household name. Obviously Harley Quinn is as well, but there's so many other Harley Quinns that you can take a look from. And this is not even the first, although it's, I think, one of the best. I think this is one of the best looking Harley Quinns out there. But again, not the classic look. And Veve already has other logos on Fiche. They're going to have Veve logos from the DesignerCon kickoff party. But this is... yeah, this is going to be wild. I would say short to midterm, Harley Quinn outperforms. But that Veve logo is going to... and again, if I had somebody that a client said, like, hey, you know what, I might take that deal... I'd ask their goals. If their goals was, I want it, I want to flip it. I would advise them not to. But if they just wanted to flip, or if they just liked it, I would tell them to sell other things before that Veve logo. Like if they didn't care, and it's like, listen, I don't give a crap about the Veve logo, but I really want this Harley Quinn. I'd be like, okay, you know, if that's going to make you happy, then you're just, you know, you're just cross trading, and that's what I think a lot of the app should be meant for, is trading, you know, like Pokemon cards, like whatever. If somebody agrees to it and it's like, hey, do you think it's a good idea? I'll be like, listen, if it makes you happy, I would say yes. And again, I really, really like this Harley Quinn. That Stephen Pugh one is really good. But there is a bunch of things. There is a couple things working against it, and a bunch of things that would work for that Veve logo. That's kind of my answer. If somebody's able to make that trade, I would say, like, no, not getting ripped off at all. This is totally fine, especially if you really like it. If you don't care about one item, but you really like this one, like I do, like the Harley Quinn, I would say, yeah, that right now that is a fair trade. Baby Zombie says, and if so, do you know anybody that might be interested? I don't right now. Maybe at some point I might. Inferno says, howdy. Stag Beetle says, so Randy, everyone had an opinion the other day and called me mad, but I landed Silver Surfer 1966. Amazing. Says, I was called mad for not selling in a bear market, but I love it. Yeah, don't sell. If you like it, you like it. Darth Chaos, smiling at me upside down. Stag Beetle says, Randy, you're going to get on the plane to London and come to Decon and party with us Brits. You know, it would be madness. It'd be great. Unfortunately, I have another obligation that I had committed to. And I wish I didn't, but I do. So I have to do that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the super chats. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Meow, meow. My throat. Rip. Meow, 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 meow. Thanks, Randy. Now the web app is working. Glad I could help. Meow. Meow, meow, meow.